everybody, welcome back to Path of Most Resistance from Off the Table. In our previous episode, the party met Garrett, the head knight of White Oak, Ayden's home country. Excited for the snail races taking place in the city of Kragan, the group went snail hunting in the ocean where they were attacked by a large beast. They made it out okay, however, and spent some time at the beach where they found a wrestling match. The champion wrestler of Kragan is a tiefling named Percy, and trying to recruit our heroes into Visago's army, Percy invited the party back to his home, where he called Ty, a tiefling working for Visago, and found out that Visago is heading for Frampton. Dajjal has used his magical hurdy-gurdy to put Percy to sleep and stands over him with a knife. Let's see what happens.
I take the knife away and put it back in its sheath, the dagger. I want to yell for everyone saying I put the hurdy-gurdy away. Don't worry, guys. It's gone.
But step back in.
You sit back in? Go ahead.
I want to go talk to Ayden. Ayden, I
Yes.
really want to kill that guy in there.
Please don't do that.
But I didn't.
I'm happy that you did not do that. Thank you.
But I really want to.
He didn't do anything yet, right?
Besides being part of an army of
Think of it like this,
tieflings
Dajjal.
trying to take over the world.
Bad guys can change, right? I mean, you did some bad stuff. Maybe he can turn around the future too once we take down Visago.
But if he doesn't, that means we have to fight this dude again. Did you see how big he was?
He is a big boy. Maybe just if we get into that situation and we remind him, hey, we could have taken you out before, kind of thing. Like, we're not those people, Like maybe he'll understand and leave kindly.
I'm trusting you.
I say spare him.
I'm gonna kick him right in the butt. Just check.
We have to race these snails.
We just fast tracking this one scene, or?
Dang it! I know what's gonna happen.
No, I mean we can still. I want to look around to see if.
No, while DJ and Ayden are talking, Loowee looting inside.
Percy on himself does have a dagger, which of course he did not use while wrestling. There's a short sword kind of in one of the corners.
Kind of want to prevent retaliation from Percy. I'll take the dagger and the short sword away from him.
Okay.
Into the bag.
Do I happen to remember how long the effects of my hurdy-gurdy seem to last?
You do know that people can be woken up immediately from this if they are roused from their sleep.
You think we should take the stone from him? The stone he had?
He had a shell, I believe.
The device he had?
The one to call Ty.
Go grab that thing, Loowee.
I'll take a shell. What would you call that?
A
shell
Murex,
of...
shell of far speech. A shell phone, if you will.
Nah.
And you don't have to. Well, as you guys are discussing this, Ayden, you are standing and Dajjal has just spoken to you, and Garrett turns to you and he says, Ashwind.
Yes.
We have news of where this Visago character is heading. I think we should head there forthwith.
Yes. I think that you are correct. However, I want to get real serious and up in his face and say, slowly, do you see the snail?
Ashwind.
Yeah.
Garrett, I came here for the snails. I'm leaving with a prize.
Oh, sorry, I came here to avenge your father and our people, but that's fine.
I want to Eldritch blast the snail out of Ayden's hand.
Really?
The poor snail! He named it and everything. Where is it?
What is wrong with you?
Wait. I'm here for the snails too. Just eat it.
Well, I guess a good thing is in a shell, huh? Good
There you
jerk.
go.
I get your haste. And I told Dajjal this as well, and I want to look at him very menacingly because he tried to kill my dang snail, and say, look, if Visago isn't going anywhere, and we
Isn't he?
need...
He's going to Frampton. He said...
Well, yes, I'm saying that us getting there 4 to 5 hours earlier isn't going to change the fact that he is there. We need this downtime to ourselves to recoup and get our minds where, in a good spot. I have to race this snail first. I must do this. And trust me, I know it sounds crazy. I gotta do this.
Garrett, my man.
My man.
I need a race. I need that race.
Loowee just comes up. Look, I gotta do this. I gotta race the snail.
I mean, I know I'm winning.
Tiefling, surely you understand the need to hastily go to Frempton?
I do. I may have acted with haste when I tried to kill Ayden's whatever. we do kind of need some clams.
Oh, his snail.
Yeah, his snail. We could use the clams if it's not going to take more than an hour or two. We might be able to get by. But as soon as we're done and get the claims, we gotta go.
Oh, that was always the plan.
Believe me, I have things on the line far more precious to me than anything that we have going on here. Especially if we need to barter with the occasional otter folk. I don't want to have to sit and watch these snails race. I want to take Figgis and just toss them and be like, I'm not even racing a snail. We already know what snail's going to win. I don't know why Ayden is so gung-ho about this. He's going to lose. I don't know.
Maybe there's a prize for second place. Fine. If we win some clams, perhaps it'll help us on the way to Frempton or procuring items in Frempton.
I don't care what any prophecy says. My snail's going to win. Let's go, Barnaby! And I'm going to start not running, but quickly.
I just want to say, when I toss Figgis, it's not like I want just gently, like, you know what I mean? Like,
where are you throwing it? You know, on the ground? It's a sea snail.
It's in a bush. Oh.
Whatever.
Well, Dajjal's not a big animal guy, so he doesn't. Snail's a snail, you know?
You throw Figgis into a bush, and as you do this, in the goat pen beside you, you see a young boy go, "A snail!" And he runs over and he grabs your snail from the bush and he like runs off with it.
Why did you get rid of your snail?
We literally know which snail's gonna win.
Yeah, but
Ayden's getting so worked up.
Produce something rare. Don't they produce like a color or whatever?
Yeah, the dye for the area. But what I'm saying is, you can never really listen to prophecy, right?
I don't know how rare dye is gonna be when tieflings run the world. So can we just go and get this over with?
The snail is in this hand, don't worry. I will make sure that we take down the Sago. But for right now, I'm going to take down everyone else with my boy Barnaby here. Or girl, I can't tell gender, really. We're going to figure this out.
Snails are optionally hermaphrodicious. They can change back and forth depending on what their species needs.
Well,
there's a fish that does that as well.
Let's go.
You guys head back to the tavern where you were told that there is snail racing this evening. You guys hang out for a while. DJ, this is where your character Dajjal got his fancy one and done drink earlier. And remember that you do have free drinks all day and free board for the night because Ayden has won an arm wrestling match.
Oh yeah, but this is the place once you walk outside, you're good.
If you die inside, you don't revive outside.
Oh, if you die in the game, you die in real life.
Are there waitresses walking around, or is there just
The place is still super crowded. Yeah, there's waitresses. The bartender Nora is still there.
Garrett, do you want a drink while we watch these guys
on the house
do their thing?
I'm staying stone sober. I'm getting I'm massaging my snail. Yeah,
you get in that shell.
Barnaby, you're gonna win it. Like speaking a good positive words. Like
talking to the snail,
100%.
You're getting the dye on your fingers,
which is mucus. It's vomiting on you, and that's fine. You're like, we're bonding.
That's all right.
Yeah, I want to get me. I'm not gonna drink it nearly as fast as a lot. I'm just killing time while these two goopers race.
Okay.
For Dajjal, it is kind of nice to see Loowee having fun with it, because Louie's kind of more of a tame character, and she just seems into this snail racing. And he's looking at Ayden in disgust. You're gonna lose. He envies Ayden for just being so gung ho about something, even though he knows he's gonna lose.
A couple minutes before the race starts, Loowee wants to ask the waitress for a big bowl. Big empty bowl.
I'll bring you a bowl. Okay.
Yeah, I'll give it back
Wait,
to
like
you.
a bull? Or like a bull?
Like a ball.
Alright, I got you. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
This is a big party city. Jeez.
You know what? I can even use that guy's shield or that guy's shield. We got the same.
Garrett hugs his shield closer.
Ayden, you wanna be part of this?
She comes back pretty quickly with like a small cereal salad bowl-esque thing. Hands it to you, and Dajjal and Garrett have set before them a tankard of the house special, which is on the house. Dajjal, you take it. Roll me a Constitution.
Oh boy.
Okay. Yeah, Dajjal, you take this, and you are pretty slaughtered immediately, as is the nature of this enchanted drink.
I want to interrupt Dajjal from drinking that because Louis got something to say. Dajjal, I didn't think this through, but I kind of can't enter with 2 snails in the race. I got Burger and I got Rabbit. You want to take care of Burger?
And Dajjal, you
Wait,
know.
is Burger in the set?
Dajjal and Ayden, you both know.
I want to be like, Louis, I don't know how to tell you this.
But no, I want to stop Dajjal right there and say, go ahead and check on Burger, Louis.
Yeah. Why
Go
not?
ahead.
It's right there.
Why don't you reach in, grab Burger, and see how we're working this. So go ahead, present Burger to Dajjal.
Why are you so insistent?
I just want to see something.
And give Burger to Dajjal.
As you take Burger from your bag of holding, you set it into Dajjal's hands. Dajjal! He's sleeping! Aww!
No,
He's sleeping.
If you're doing this, I'm done. I'm not playing D&D anymore.
Lou, you're the one who put it inside a bag of holding.
I want to hold Barnaby a
Louis,
little closer. Don't go near the bag.
Louis, roll me a perception check.
Don't worry, you still got cranberry. Now you know not to put cranberry.
Yeah, cranberry can revive.
That's
Yeah.
Alright. You see Garrett trying to swap his snail for your snail. So you don't know, but you catch him. And you're like, what are you doing?
Wait.
Garrett was trying to be like do the dad thing. You go to the pet store and buy a new pet.
He ran away.
Louis picks Burger back up, and what's going on? She taps on the shell.
I want to go over to Louis and say, Louis, you can't put living things into a bag of holding.
Louis just looking at Ayden and tear.
An attachment to a snail.
Not a single tear. She's
Oh man.
Well, now I just feel very bad, so I'm gonna go and talk nice to my snail and wish I were dead. So I'll be over
It's a
here.
snail. Calm down.
But then you see Louis smiles, and she said, "Burger can do it. Believe me. Just
That
trust
is
me.
perverted and terrible.
Use it."
You're disgusting.
Oh
Dajjal,
my
he
God.
gives you this. Louis gives you the snail regardless.
Oh my god.
Tells you to trust her.
Trust me.
I just want to put it down on the table beside me. Take the drink that I was telling you about after all that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little. You said I'm pretty hammered, or am I just?
Because of the nature of this drink, it is to get you extremely hammered. You're not lost forever like you were the last time, but you're pretty wasted.
Hey, Ayden, we only asked about using it on one snail. We never said anything about 2 snails going into the bowl.
Oh yeah,
and
you can put
drinking the
Burger in
potion
that
at
if you want.
once.
My snail is going in with nothing but
Clean.
its own speed.
Oh, that's dumb.
I got the fastest snail here. What are you talking about?
I was at least trying to help you get in second place.
Oh,
I can't believe I'm gonna do this to you, Ayden. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we have a
Oh, I-
montage?
Yes, you may have a montage. Drinking montage. You guys have free drinks all day. You guys are meeting people around the bar, and you're challenging them to drinking contests, and you're secretly buying drinks for other people. A couple of very, very young ladies approach Ayden, and
Oh, boy.
it's a good time all around. Someone seems to have brought a freaking piñata, and it's just a lot of fun. 7 o'clock rolls around. You guys see that in the corner next to you, they have moved this table away, and they start to set up the snail race.
I guess it is a snail race. They don't need the whole length of the
Yeah, they basically set up like 2 poles at each end or 2 cones or something, and they line it with some tiny little baby pennants. And on the very outside lines of these things, in between each lane for each snail, they put a line of salt.
Well, that seems dangerous.
That's so harsh.
Wow.
Like, yeah, you're not going out of bounds today.
As you guys get ready, they bring out all the snails that they said were going to be racing for the house. You guys go up to the starting line and you set down your snails. This is the weirdest.
So just to make sure, Rabbit has been, she's been swimming in that speed potion for a long time.
Okay, Loowee has.
You've had her in a bowl of potion for 6 hours.
Oh boy. Burger too, yeah. She was swimming around
Oh
Burger.
god. Now it's a tank decoration.
Oh, God.
Oh no, Burger.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Dajjal, you have Burger. Are you going to place it at the starting line?
You know what? You've got this. Put them down.
You place Burger, Rabbit, Barnaby, and Garrett places Petunia at the starting line, and he has spent his time today decorating her shell with paint. Places it at the starting line, and these are next to at least 5 other snails provided by the house, and people are betting money. What are your bets, everybody, on your snails?
Everything I have.
I wanna get 20 gold out and be like 20 on Rabbit.
I'm gonna put 100 on Barnaby.
Oh my God!
All right, let me put 100 on Rabbit. When I pick up Rabbit, can I feel like he's like supercharged
He's
or whatever?
vibrating in your hand.
Okay.
What is that? That maybe is it Turbo with the snail?
Oh gosh.
Oh my God, he just switched gear.
Garrett is going to place 10 gold on Petunia.
Garrett heard us. He heard the prophecy of
He did.
Rabbit winning, and he does not.
I voted on my snail.
Garrett
I just want you to know that.
It seems like he doesn't really believe in all that hokey baloney curse stuff and prophecy things, so he's not interested in your stupid prophecy anyway. So
Oh my God!
a large crowd of people comes around, and they're all placing bets on this table. There's Nora is at one of these tables nearby, and she's taking all this money. A lot of people are betting clams, and she's raking it all in into this big pot, and she has written down all of your names on this ledger, and she is prepared to start the races. Racers, prepare your snails.
Yes.
Give him that one last pep talk.
I want to cast the Invisible Mage Hand.
Loowee cast Mage Hand upon Burger.
I want to get real low and get up to Barnaby and say, I know you're the underdog, but I believe you. I want to slowly back away. Then I want to go over to the jukebox and put on Highway to the Danger Zone.
Dajjal, break out that hurdy-gurdy.
Oh, snap.
Did you have a request? Did you ever request Ayden?
You know the highway? Get out of here! Put the hurdy-gurdy away.
You guys gather around. A lot of people gather around. They get on both sides of this long, not too long stretch of snail race, and someone fires an arrow at the ceiling and says, "Go!"
Go!
And you think it started? Maybe, but they're snails. And it's a little bit anticlimactic when everyone's like, yeah, snail, go! Yeah! Go, Leopard! And they're just like screaming for all your snails and like cheering them on. And they're just, a guy gets punched in the corner. Someone's bleeding. It's a good time. However, Loowee Snail Rabbit, she's not like zooming, but for a snail, it's crawling along. Ayden, your snail seems to be pretty on its tail. It's doing pretty well in its own right. It seems very energetic and fulfilled that someone has spoken to it in this manner. It feels very good about itself. What's going on with Burger, Lou?
What's
pretty dead. Burger's pretty dead.
Burger's just moving without effort. Like she's just.
It's like the shell is like scraping along
I
the
literally
floor.
just see like the shell dragging and then the
But
snail,
not
like,
too fast, because then
behind
they'll
it.
catch on.
No. Wait. Burger is not doing that. Burger is actually rolling. Like Burger is really awesome.
Oh my
So,
god.
the head
But
is
like
actually
long
pushing,
end over long end. It's like-
rolling. And the hand is like pushing Burger away. Like,
What is
rolling
wrong
it.
with it? Like Ayden just looking like, what?
I don't.
I want to know: is it going fast? Like, is this working? Like the hand.
Your mage hand is going well. Everyone is like, what in tarnation? What is going Yo,
What
what's
kind of
up?
snail is this?
Yo, what's up with that snail, you guys? There's something weird going on.
It's pretty dead.
Guys, can we retcon real quick? As the snail is going end over end, a lot of people are freaking out. They're like, whoa, look at that snail. It's crazy, man. And but look at that one. And they point to Rabbit, and it seems to be going slightly faster than all the rest of them. And
Slightly?
they are slightly, but they are impressed with it nonetheless. However, Barnaby is close on its tail, and Petunia is like going onto the salt trail and like going. Petunia, Garrett's sitting there like, Petunia, no.
It's a snail trying to eat the salt.
She's just
I hate my life.
One of them
wanna
has
end
like not. One of them has not started whatsoever. One of them started going backwards, and there's just snails going all over the place. Some of them went to the salt trails, and it's really sad and weird. This whole experience, but you're really into it because everyone's getting really into it. And after like 15 minutes, you guys, the snails get to the end of this tiny little like 5-foot track or something, and it seems that Rabbit, by the very tip of a spike at the end of its shell, goes over the finish line slightly faster than Barnaby did. But Barnaby comes in second place. Followed
What about Burger?
Followed by Burger, who like rolls across the finish line, but is like missing a bunch of spines on its shell now because it was like all against the hardwood floor.
Oh my god, it raced so hard, it's dead.
As you guys start, everyone starts cheering for you, and Loowee, they go up and they go, whose snail is this? Whose snail is this? Oh, you lady, dude, lady. Like, you won, man. That's a man, lady. That's awesome. And they start cheering you on, and they start grabbing you. Two dudes just pick you up and put you on their shoulders, and you're being paraded around, and you're like, yeah, it's great. You're being showered with confetti. Someone breaks a pinata over your candy.
I take Rabbit up in the air. Like,
you hold up Rabbit in the air, and then you hear from behind you, excuse me.
what?
And the entire tavern goes quiet. And you
Who
turn
said
around, and you see the young lady from the wrestling match who was taking money at the wrestling match on the beach, Dahlia, who seems to have a talent for recognizing when magic is being used.
Do I see her?
She has said, excuse me, and everyone in the tavern has shut up. And you see her.
Phantasmal force.
Okay.
On her?
Yes.
What's your saving throw?
It is 14. It doesn't have to be deadly, Ayden. It's just
What are you trying to
illusion.
do? It's what I want to.
I wanna make it seem like phantasmal force, and then just make it seem like this, whatever her version of a big hunkin' man would be, just comes and pops in front of her and
You gotta
sleeps
make it
her
up,
off
man.
her feet.
You gotta make it
Yeah,
up.
big, just God, sweeps her off her feet and walks out the bar with her, or the tavern with her.
Dahlia stops, and everyone's staring at her, and she looks sideways, and she like looks up at this guy who's like really small and scrawny next to her, like this guy at the bar, and she's like, hey. And he's like, me? And she's like, hey. And they leave the tavern together. Dahlia has gone. Everyone is still quiet, and they were like, what the frick was that about? But Dahlia has gone, and it seems that Rabbit has won this race.
Whoa.
Easily. Easily.
Okay.
Hey, Ayden, look at this. Ayden, look at this. Rabbit won. Woohoo!
Ayden, you are a cleric, and you do have all the right to tell someone what has happened.
Yeah,
But you did know this was happening.
Next thing you know, Ayden actually left with Delia. He was the small little crunchy guy.
I just want to grab these two by the back and be like, guys, I don't know if she's coming back. We got bigger things to do. Let's get the clams and
Yeah, we
go.
got the clams.
Yes. Loowee, Nora, the bartender, comes to you and she congratulates you and she gives you a bag of 100 clams.
Yeah.
They are cartoony and pink, and they open like this. It's adorable. And you now have a bag of 100 clams, as well as DJ has 20 gold. Lou, you have an extra 100 gold. And that is all.
And I lost 100 gold.
Nora comes up to you, Ayden, and congratulates you on second place. And she gives you 30 clams.
Oh, I'll take that. Sweet. Thank you.
Great story, bro. Let's go.
Cool.
I want to put
Remember, you
Burger
do
back
have.
in the bag.
Oh gosh, please,
Oh,
please no.
What?
Yeah, I'm keeping him.
putting Burger back in the
It's
bag.
gonna rot, dude. It's a snail.
Dude, don't keep that dead snail in your bag.
I
Of course
forbid
I
it.
will. I'll use the shell on
Okay,
somewhere.
would you like to remove the snail from the shell? It's getting sad. I'm sad as a person in real life now.
No, I'm keeping him.
Whatever.
In the
Lou
little
decides-
box, like a little
In a
box,
box.
a little snail box.
A little coffin. That's cute.
Oh, yeah, a snail coffin.
Oh, Burger.
Okay, you're not even sad because you keep this snail corpse with you at all times in a little snail coffin in your bag. Garrett reminds you that you do have free board for tonight if you would like to stay there, but he is perfectly fine leaving and getting on the road.
I think we should probably stay because we used up some spell slots, right?
Yeah, I just used my last one.
Is there any other competition is there any other contest somewhere? Any other competition?
It seems that arm wrestling guy has woken up. There is a dart competition going on, and there are there's just like a dartboard, like a knife throwing competition, basically.
Yeah.
I wanna
yeah.
I wanna look at everyone and be like, guys, we messed around enough. Why don't we just head to Frampton? It's
Right.
already 7 o'clock. We'll camp out halfway there and then
But
continue in the morning.
There's a dart contest over there.
We have free room and board. Why not just get a decent rest here
Is it
and
not
then
free to
leave?
sleep under the stars, brother?
Yeah.
I feel like
No.
you guys are losing track of like a big end goal here. There is
Oh,
a
not even a little bit.
homicidal tiefling.
Yeah.
We said today was vacation day, all right? Let's just have one day, only one
Come on,
day.
Dad. Dad,
Oh,
can
you
I
never
just
listen
have
to
some Dad?
anything.
Never want
You know-
to do anything.
That's gonna be like whatever, and then just go up to a room and pass out.
Okay, Nora,
snap.
you remind Nora, the barkeep, that you have a free board, and she says, okay, well, we have a suite with 4 beds, as she gives you a key to a room upstairs, and you follow the key's number to the appropriate door, go inside, and there are indeed 4 beds there.
I will join Dajjal. And I just look at Dajjal and say, look, we can hit this super early in the morning and we'll go, and that is our first thing we're doing.
I still think we could. It's only 7 o'clock.
Yes.
We still have literal daylight. We can go.
How many
travel.
spell slots you got?
I'll get those back when we sleep
but you remember that time
on our
that,
travels.
in the travels we went across that desert and I almost died?
That's you, not me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, that's good. That's good. Well, I'm gonna stay here and get all my spell slots back, and then we can go on a voyage.
You do that.
So yeah, I'm going, and I am also going to sleep.
You guys head upstairs. Garrett joins you upstairs. Loowee, what would you like to do?
I want to get into the dart contest.
Okay, you join this group of people who are throwing daggers at a pegboard, fairly close to a crowd of people who don't seem to mind very much. Make me a standard dexterity check.
Okay. 12.
Cool. You throw this dagger. You join in the middle of this game where people are throwing daggers, and you straight up throw yours, and it hits just below the bullseye, but it's still pretty impressive. And a young man there looks up at you, and he's like, do you wanna get in on this game then? You wanna
Off to the course.
Do you wanna make it a little interesting?
Oh.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I got some gold. I got some silver. I got some clams.
Well, you got some clams?
Yeah, everybody's got clams at Kragan, man.
No, I don't have clams on me, so I'll bet gold.
Yeah, I'll take you on.
Right there, right now.
No.
Let's do it. You and me.
Louie, I think this is a bad decision.
So how much gold do you want to put down?
How about we start with 10 gold?
10 gold. Sounds good.
Is that up to you? Are you up to the challenge? I mean, I'm pretty good at those things.
Yeah. Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Do it. You ladies first.
What do I do? All right, ladies first. I'm going. Same thing. Let's try a dexterity check.
Yep. Okay, so you throw again your dagger, and it lands at the ring outside of the bullseye ring, and he goes, "Oh, not bad, but how about this?" And he throws his dagger, and it hits the wall beside the dartboard. Alright, that was that's what I call a practice round. But now we're gonna take up the stakes. If you want to do 20 gold.
Of course.
Okay.
Of course, let's go.
Okay. Sounds good.
I mean, it's your loss, man. You're just gonna keep losing money with that kind of throw.
No.
Jesus.
That was warm up. My fingers. I've had one of the house specials. Don't worry about it.
How much drink did you have? How much of a drink did you have?
Just the one house special.
All right. You know what? You go first this time.
Okay. Got it. So he goes up to the board, and to prove himself, he closes his eyes, and he throws this dart, or this dagger, at the pegboard, and it hits the bullseye. Not exactly center, but it hits that bullseye mark painted there on the target. You're up.
That was a good throw. You were hiding now.
Yeah, I told you I had to warm up.
Hey, let me see what I can do. So it doesn't even reach, right? It just falls on the ground.
No, you hit the board, but it's one of the outer rings.
Okay. All right. Here's your 20 gold.
Thanks very much.
We can even make it double or nothing, right?
I'll do one more with you. Then I want to get on and play with my buds.
All right. Let's do 40.
40 gold.
Yep. 40 gold.
Can do.
You go first.
Are you sure?
Yep.
All right.
And Mage Hand is ready.
Yeah, he goes first, and again, he throws this dagger trying to look cool, and he looks to his friends, and and he throws it, and it, again, hits the wall, and it hits the previous knife in the wall beside the pegboard.
Well, wasn't even necessary.
Didn't even need Mage Hand.
My good, so you made it too easy for me. He is not the one. Oh my god.
He is not the what? Not today.
Am I closer to the center with that knife?
You hit the pegboard, but not the target. And so he's like, and you guys look at each other really awkwardly.
I think we should
do over.
No, I mean just just pretend nothing happened here.
Yeah. Who are you? Yeah. Hey guys. And he goes back to his friends.
Hey. What the hell?
Nothing happened. It's fine. Loowee is 20 gold richer, and
I'm really disappointed in me.
There. You'll be okay.
There.
Are you gonna head upstairs?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm done.
Loowee, you head upstairs.
Looking at the ground while I'm moving,
You won some gold. It's fine.
I won clams.
Well, you didn't even bet clams.
You said gold.
Okay.
Oh, you said I won clams. Yes, he also did win
yeah.
some clams earlier, yes.
I mean, cheating, but yeah. You know,
What?
Potato. Loowee, you head upstairs to join your companions, who it's still pretty early. It's like around 8-ish or something, and they don't seem to be asleep yet. You're all just chilling in your rooms. Is there anything anyone would like to talk about before going to sleep?
I want to sit up in my bed, holding my shield, with Barnaby on top of it.
Okay.
And I want to say, well, thanks you guys and lady for having a neat day and kind of taking our minds off of what the bigger picture. I think we kind of really needed this for a minute, you know. We get really distracted, and then in mid sentence I just fall back and I'm just sleeping.
You're sleeping. Oh. Garrett looks over and he's like, "Yes, no problem." Okay. And you pass out, and he shrugs, and he is in his long johns as well, but he takes his shield and he holds it over his chest just like you do, and he goes to sleep as well. And is Dajjal and Loowee, who are up?
I'm not even asleep.
Yeah, Loowee.
I'm gonna just do the ritual to turn Cranberry back into an owl.
I go to sleep.
During that time, Louie's just gonna be like, is there a way that she can go on the roof and just chill there with Cranberry?
Yeah, you could probably like climb out the window and figure your way up onto the roof. Loowee is up in the night. There is much noise going on throughout the city. It's a little hard for you guys to actually fall asleep for a while, and there's tons of partying. People are going crazy. The sounds of glass are shattering everywhere. It sounds kind of like fireworks going off at some point. It's just a really big party scene. People are cheering and howling, and you hear vague snail races from other taverns across the city drifting on the wind through Louie's open window. You guys eventually find sleep, and you wake up to Loowee shaking you and rousing you at 4 in the morning.
Ayden usually gets up a bit earlier anyway, so he's like, yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Because he has to do his cleric things.
Okay.
So
Garrett is up and rearing to go. He secures all his armor and things, and he's ready.
Dajjal, you good?
Yeah. I'm just sharpening my blade.
Oh.
Even though I don't use daggers ever.
Loowee points out that Cranberry is back to her owl familiar form.
I like the owl more.
You
do? Yeah.
Yeah, I do too.
I want to run downstairs very quickly. I want to go up to Nora and present Barnaby and say, Nora, can you hold on to Barnaby for me?
A very sleepy Nora greets you, and she's like, "Got it, Snail. Cool. Why? What?
What?
Can I put him back in the ocean?"
What? No, he's a winner.
Yeah, he was pretty fast. We'll probably cycle him out with some of the other snails here at the races. So, yeah.
But it's Barnaby.
I appreciate that. We'll get rid of Anne or something and replace it with Barnaby.
Treat him well. treat him like.
You should
yep.
keep him.
Yep. Okay. Thank you.
Ayden, you should keep him. He's gonna keep company to.
I cannot maintain this. I will never. I cannot maintain the snail, as you should not keep Burger in a box.
Well, I will.
Where is Rabbit?
Where is Rabbit?
Rabbit.
You don't mean the whole time.
She's just slurping along on your body, or what?
That's
why I can't look as cool as.
Have you ever seen a snail fly? And I take Cranberry and ask Cranberry to take the snail and fly with her.
Oh my goodness! You're gonna kill your snail?
No, you're not gonna drop her and just fly with her. It's Rabbit's means of transport.
That's beautiful.
Oh my goodness.
You bunch of weirdos have some snails with you now. Garrett asks Nora to please either take care of Petunia or return it to the ocean. And after making sure that it was okay with no salt on it or anything, it's a little bit slower now, but she's fine.
She's got some 3rd-degree burns.
Oh, poor baby. She is taken care of by Nora, and you guys have the very early morning ahead of you. You all have your spell slots back. You all have your HP back, so be sure to spike that back up. Would you like to start heading towards Frampton or to Wellfield? Where would you guys like to go?
Didn't we want to meet Kristoff before he leaves?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Do we still need to?
So the reason you were meeting Kristoff was scrying for Ty. You already supposedly know where Ty is.
Wait, where?
In Rochester. In Cape Sebastian. The capital of Rochester. A seaside town. But you may also wish to scry for someone else, or ask for something else from Kristoff.
Do we have anything we need to find out from him? Like, do we need this?
The only thing I think of we can find out for him is I don't give two hoots about Ty. I care about Visaga. We could figure out, like, when Visaga... Because for all we know, he was in Frampton yesterday, and we wasted our time yesterday. He's gone now. So it'd be nice to try to get some pinpoint on where Visaga is.
Yeah, we'll do that, and then we can find out where he is going after, and say, Kristoff, where are you going?
Because maybe hear that accent again.
We can use him again.
Great. You guys let Garrett know that you're going to see Kristoff, this dragonborn that he met yesterday at the snail farms. You guys head over to where Magic's for to purchase. The tent was set up, and Kristoff is there with a horse and wagon. All of...
What was that?
That was Kelly.
Kristoff is there waiting where Magic's for to purchase was set up. However, everything seems to have been packed up and placed inside this cart being pulled by a horse.
Kristoff!
Ah, hello! Yes, you said you would come back.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Hello!
What?
Heading out? Where to, Kristoff?
Where am I heading off to? Well, I thought maybe we'd go to Wildfield this time and show all the peoples my magics for to purchase.
But how about after that?
Do not know is where the wind takes me, I suppose. Where I am needed, I see many things in future.
Okay. Dajjal. Like, elbow him, like, hey, we have a question for you, Kristoff. Maybe you can help us find a certain someone.
Yes, you are looking for dangerous men from your past.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Are these emeralds here he's touched? Or at least we think he's touched. Pretty sure he's touched them. And I want to, I'll describe to him exactly how I remember him and how we saw him last time.
Okay.
Like how I remember him and how we saw him at the Emerald Eyes. Older and more defeated.
It's more spectral. Okay, we'll give scrying try one more time. Please wait around about 10 minutes or so. Kristoff will do his best. Thank you very much. You guys wait around, pet his horse. You've procured your horses. Garrett seems to have a horse of his own. Garrett's waiting around, interested in what's going on with this ritual and stuff. He thinks it's a bunch of hokey pokey baloney. Kristoff takes out a crystal ball from a coat pocket, and he holds it between his palms, and it starts to levitate between his two hands. And you guys watch him for about 10 minutes as his eyes roll back, and he moves this ball between his hands, and after a few moments of muttering, after about 10 minutes have passed, Kristoff has found him. Come gather round. Kristoff tell you all about spooky tiefling men.
Alright.
Take a look for yourselves. You guys gaze into the crystal ball, and you see from behind a red-skinned tiefling with long black hair. This is Visago. And in front of him, you see the School of Magic in Frampton. You see Visago walking into this hall. You see the headmistress confronting him, and you hear nothing except for her muffled screaming, and she seems to confront him and start shouting at him, and he fires something at her, and you lose visual.
Huh.
Wait, Kristoff, is it the future or is it right now live?
This is live.
Yeah, let's...
Very scary, yes?
How good at magic are you?
Kristoff, best at magic.
Can you get us to Frampton right now? Because I knew this kid once.
Well, it's Kristoff. It's too tired. It's early in the morning. I don't know.
I have 100 gold, Kristoff.
Oh boy. Would love to.
200 gold, Kristoff.
Kristoff,
I got 100 gold as well.
More interested in illusory magics and working with his god and just providing services to other people who need me. Right now, I must go see them. I'm so sorry. Have good trip.
Kristoff,
Be well.
Kristoff, do you know how many people are gonna die?
Kristoff will
literally
do you a service for free, okay? He will bless you with good lucks. Yes?
No.
Okay. Well, Kristoff must be going. Thank
Kristoff,
you.
what's the fastest way to Frampton from here?
Fastest way to Frampton? Let Kristoff look at map. Kristoff would say pass through mountains, but it's very dangerous. I know you are capable, but it's bandits. Ooh. Even scarier. They might take your things, might be dangerous path for horses to take through mountains. Be careful with ponies. But I would suggest walking alongside Finn River if not going through mountains.
So what's the fastest way?
If we took our horses,
Through mountains.
Fastest way is through mountains. But if we took our horses down by Fen River, would that be faster with them?
Kristoff, how about magic?
Kristoff unfortunately cannot teleport anyone. I'm sorry.
I say we don't have time for this. Let's go. Hop on our horses.
Yeah, I agree.
Follow the river for now. Do we go through the mountains or do we just go down
I
the
say
river?
we just go around the river because it'd probably be the quickest,
Kristoff.
easiest way for our horses.
Yes,
Kristoff,
pretty
by the
lady,
way.
yes.
By the way, Rabbit won.
Kristoff knew this would happen, yes. Knew Rabbit was fastest snail in all of Kragen, yes.
Hey, would he have won without the potion, Kristoff?
Not a chance.
Does Ayden hear that?
You said it like
I
this.
know it!
Well, goodbye, friends. It's so nice to meet you. Glad that your prophecy came through, Mr. Ashwind. And it's very nice to meet you, especially lovely lady. And as you all say goodbye to Kristoff, Lou, you go to say goodbye, but instead out comes the classic, bye, love you, goodbye. And he goes, yes, must go. And he jumps on his horse, and he whips it and starts going off to the north, up to Weldfield.
Wait, did he just say love you to Loowee?
No, Loowee accidentally just said
Louis
love
said
you
that to
to Kristoff.
What? Okay.
All
I'm
right.
gonna look at Loowee and say, Loowee?
Louis is looking at you and like with big eyes. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
Happens to the best of us. You start y'all's way down the Fen River, and you head off. Things are very grassy and lovely. It's very lush and beautiful. You guys head along the Fen River to the east. It's quite a day ahead of you, and as the dawn comes up, Ayden, your face is kind of itchy. A little bit. You're scratching it. You're just getting at it. And
For what?
Dajjal, you look over, and Aiden's just sitting there.
He's just reached puberty.
All right, what's wrong with you, man? What's going on?
I don't know. Do you see anything? Am I get like real close?
Do I see anything on his face?
Roll me a perception.
Oh no. The disease.
Investigation.
Yes, that's fine.
That monster's disease coming back.
No, he got rid of it.
Dajjal, you look over, and somehow on Aiden's face, you see a little 5 o'clock shadow going on there. For the first time in Aiden's entire life.
But is he able to grow facial?
Apparently.
Oh, I'll be like, oh, buddy!
What is this?
Older.
Apparently you are a man!
What?
Who's you? Who's you?
As the sun slowly begins to rise, Dajjal, you look over at him and you're like, good for you. And Aiden's like, what is happening? And you look over at him and you look back and you look over and you look over. Dude has Cody's size beard at this point, after about 5 minutes.
I'm gonna be like, cause now I'm just concerned. I'm like, Ayden.
Let it go. I want to see
what did you?
even bigger.
Can I do an Arcana check?
Yeah, Can I do a check on myself?
Aiden, roll me a religion check.
Oh, okay.
Loowee, as you're riding along as well, you're behind everyone. I'd say you're probably beside Garrett, who has his own fancy, nice goatee going on. And he's interested in what's going on with Ayden and doesn't realize the rapid change, and he pulls up beside him and he goes, "Wait a second, what? What's happening?" And Ayden, you start to think about it, and you seem to remember Kristoff praying to a god named Cyric, and in the back of your mind, you keep saying Cyric, Cyric, Cyric. Cyric, the god of trickery.
Oh, no. What? Well, I'm super confused now. I don't know.
So we've pretty much been getting advice and help from Loki this whole time.
Ayden, you're freaking out, and you smooth your hands on your face, and as you do, and you pull your hands away, your beard has gotten down to about here, and it goes between your fingers.
What is going on?
I mean, it looks good, buddy.
The less we can see
it's starting to show your age.
I want to stop my horse, and like, do I feel any different? Like, do I feel like I don't feel older? Do I? Like,
don't feel any older.
I want to start like saying like a little like chant prayer to my god, Lathander,
Okay.
and just see if I can get any kind of guidance from that.
Okay.
Wait, do you explain us what's going on, or like we just?
Oh, I definitely say like I tell them about the god of trickery, and like say that there are some strange things are afoot at the Circle K. Like,
roll me another religion, Cody.
yeah.
Loowee, as you're riding along and you see this beard, how do you react to it?
I laugh.
Loowee, you laugh and you chortle. When you snort, basically, when you're laughing. And as you're riding along and you laugh, Dajjal, Ayden, and Garrett, Loowee just let one go as she was laughing. And Loowee, you know, that wasn't you. It was your saddle. But you cannot, for the life of you, recreate that sound. No, I promise, it wasn't. No, I swear. And you're trying to get it to go, and it
That
just
wasn't me.
It just won't.
Yeah, it was breakfast this morning. It was a sausage, right?
Ayden, what would you like to say to Lathander?
Lathander, if you could shed some light on what has recently unfolded. I seem to be growing a beard, and I believe I've been tricked by some other kind of deity. And if you could just show me, help me and my friends out. I don't know if it's just me that he has targeted because of my worship of you, but like, you could just show me, like, give me some kind of sign that we are not on the wrong path.
Okay. You say this to Lathander, and you do not, for now at least, hear an answer from your god. You're going along, and Garrett puts his hand on your shoulder, and he continues past you, and he's like, "It looks good. We have more important matters at hand."
Does it keep getting longer?
It continues to.
Because every so often, I'm just going to cut it with my sword.
When you cut it, it immediately grows back to the length it was, and yet continues to grow.
Oh man!
Oh, you wanna let it grow in the bag of holding so you have space for it? Just send it back. Hey, to make sure your horses don't trip on that beard. That's pretty impressive right now. How long is it at this moment?
How long is it? It's about to his belt.
Jeez, okay.
Oh man. Do I have any spells that can ward off evil?
Maybe if we burn your face, you won't be able to grow a beard.
I'm not even gonna try that.
We can give it a try. You can heal yourself. Well, no.
The game says make a sweet rope.
Yeah.
Free rope, yay!
Endless rope supply. You guys continue to ride along. The dawn has risen, and it seems that Ayden has a luscious beard growing. It's blonde, and starts to turn white as it grows longer and at the ends. And you don't feel any worse for wear. You don't feel older. You just seem to have grown a beard. You guys head off, following the Fen River, and eventually you start getting closer. You cross over the river via a bridge. You get closer and closer to Frampton, but night does find you.
Shall we make camp?
As you suggest making camp, Ayden, everyone looks over at you and your beard is wrapped around you like a scarf and you're just trying to manage it.
Yeah, I know it's a long, crazy beard, yes?
I don't know what's going on with you right now. And I don't even, at this point, you telling me that it's the god of trickery, I don't even know if what he showed us in his crystal ball is even true. But if it is, I say we just ride through the night. We just saw Visago kill the head of the School of Magic. If that's true.
Everything else he showed us was true.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, I'm a little concerned for Fern. I just feel like we should be moving with haste.
We don't have to sit for the whole night, just a couple hours, and then we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just keep juggling with keep going the riding and then taking short rests.
Mm-hmm.
You ride quite a long time through the night, and as the next sun comes up, you approach the foothills to the west of Frampton. On the road, you have come across several very hurried groups of people, even early in the morning. Some have had wagons, and some have had horses. Some only have the bags that they have on their backs as they travel quickly by foot and rush past you. And as you're looking on your horseback, and as people are rushing away from Frampton, they look frantic as they're running, but even more so when they see Dajjal.
I just gonna look back and be like, we gotta hurry. Something's going on. We gotta go.
As you grow nearer to Frampton, you see smoke rising over the city, and more people start to rush from it. And a family in a covered wagon is stopped at the roadside, struggling to calm their horses, pulling their wagon.
I want to disguise self as a human guy, not a tiefling.
Dajjal, you disguise yourself just as a general human man, and you approach this woman who is struggling to keep her horse calm as her husband seems to try and be working with the wagon.
Hey, real quick, sir. What's going on?
The city was attacked.
By who?
Yesterday... Jeez. First of all, one of the trusted, the city councilor, dead. While I was looking in on that, I heard a big explosion, and it turns out that some tiefling has attacked the School of Magic.
Is it still under attack?
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't want to go and look and find out, but I heard some explosions as if magic users were fighting.
Ayden hears this, and can we see everything burning and still looks pretty bad off?
You can see houses in the distance. Many of the outlying houses are fine, but as the businesses get closer towards where the tower of the school is nestled into the foothills, things are on fire, and it seems that the tower itself is on fire as well.
I want to use Cranberries. I want to shoot Cranberry in the air and use her vision to see farther away.
You send Cranberry up in the air, and she flies way up high, and she reports back that looking over the city, or you can look through her eyes and see that a lot of the city seems fine. However, you look over towards the lake, and there's a significant fire smoldering at the Devonshire mansion, and the School of Magic as well, as you look across town, is burning, as well as some businesses around it.
Ayden gets some PTSD kind of stuff going on, and looks at Loowee and Dajjal and Garrett, says, I have to get in there and help those people.
Oh yeah, we do.
Yeah, Garrett
and he just starts
Want to start with school?
Yeah, he's gonna head to the school.
You guys rush off to the Frampton School of Magic, and as you're going frantically, people are passing by you in the streets. It seems a little, not like people are screaming, but people are hurried, and they're moving out all of their things, and some people are telling, just leave it, leaving things behind in their homes. Some people with robes from the school, all sorts of different races. Some of them are scattered along the ground as you come upon the Frampton School of Magic grounds, and they're trying to be nursed back to health by onlookers. You arrive at the large tower where you entered and spoke to the headmistress this one time, and the huge doors are wide open.
Hop off the horse and
also hops off and books it in.
You jump off your horses and rush into these huge, massive doors and into the clammy marble floors of the School of Magic. Dajjal, are you still disguised?
Yeah, for now.
You rush in and there are several people in these robes trying to get back on their feet, people helping them up, people telling their stories of what happened. And you see at the base of the stairs a group of people in a circle seem to be around someone on the floor.
I want to go check it out, see what's going on over there.
You approach this circle of people, and people are mumbling, and you hear the word headmistress as people encourage someone to stand up, and you see them able to get the headmistress to her feet, and she, oh, goodness, could this guy get any worse?
I want to bust in and ask her what happened.
Okay, yes it can. You're here. Okay.
Oh, what?
Hello, cleric.
Hello. As my beard, I guess, is still growing.
Yes, your beard has been wrapped around you several times. You've begun to tie knots in it in different places, and it's getting... You used it as a pillow last night, bundling it up. It's getting ridiculous now. You are Rapunzel. It's trailing behind you all different ways. There are twigs in it. It's bad.
What happened?
A few tieflings, including one of our students, came in and started demanding information.
One of your... Which one of your students?
A tiefling student. A gentleman. Yes, they started demanding information. They threw a fireball at me when I demanded that they get out, and they started burning up the place. And as you look around, you see that lanterns are overturned. I have a map for this.
Did they seem to have, like, a leader or anything?
Yes, they did seem to have a leader. It was a student of ours, or a now expelled student, I suppose, as well as another tiefling, and they were being led by a red-skinned, long black-haired tiefling.
Where did they go? Do you know?
They went into a bunch of classrooms and ransacked them, including some of the dorms and the main halls. They burned them up, but they seem to have disappeared for now. But I don't suspect they've gone far. They were looking for something.
I want to look at Dajjal and Loowee and say, if everything is alright here, should we go check on Fern?
Wait, headmistress.
Yes.
What were they looking for? What did they ask you? We need to know if we want to help you.
Can I trust you, cleric?
Yeah. I was going to say something about my beard, but...
That's fantastically reassuring.
Yeah. I would hope that you can trust me. I by my god Lathander, yes.
Well, I will trust you with this information, but it is important you might keep this to yourself. It is said that there is a prophecy about Frampton's future, hidden somewhere in this school. Now, many of us believe that it is a myth, but we think that he might be after it.
Just Frampton?
Yes.
What does that... Do you know what the myth says, or the prophecy says?
We have no idea, only that there is one.
Uh-huh.
What's the oldest part of the school?
The oldest part of the school would be the tower, and we put the outlying buildings as we went.
Right.
You know what, though, Dajjal? Maybe it's one of those hide in plain sight kind of things, you know? I mean, right now I'm not super interested in finding this thing. It's super interesting. But
you know what, Ayden? You know, the funny thing is if we actually would have been here before this happened, had you not wanted to race snails. Just throwing that out there. 6 hours that we had to sit in the bar and wait for the snail race that we could have used traveling down here.
But we have clams.
We do have clams.
For now, we need to make sure that everybody's safe in here. So
yeah.
We need to make sure
How big is the school? Can we do like a
Scooby-Doo montage?
Like a Scooby, like of us just sweep, like we all split up, but just to sweep the school and then meet back here.
Yeah.
Just sweep the school, make sure everything's all right, and then just everyone meet back here.
If you would
Are
like
you guys cool with that? Yeah, that's up. Just...
Everyone make me an investigation check. You guys head throughout the school. Let's see. Ayden, I'm going to give you a handout.
Yes!
Calm it down.
yes.
Ayden, as you are going through these halls, you step into a dormitory. And as you do, you see on the walls of this dorm, as well as every dorm you pop into afterward a tapestry with this creed woven into it. And Dajjal, as you are looking all around this school, you decide to take a look outside, and as you're looking around the ground, some of the grass is burning, and you stomp on it to put it out. You don't seem to see Fern anywhere, or any other familiar faces, but you do see a very large, shining marble statue of a man on the lawn. Loowee, you are looking around the halls and things like that, and what you manage to do is help people get back onto their feet. You manage to basically gather that indeed this does sound a lot like Visago has returned. You're certain that that is who came and attacked the school now, and it seems that Kristoff didn't lie about that. However, as you do help someone up, you get him to his feet, and he thanks you so much, and he goes to shake your hand, and you go in for a fist bump, and you do one of the...
That's really weird. Like,
it was really awkward.
So embarrassing.
Yeah, and you just play it off with the... and you get out of there.
Okay. I'm just getting awkwarder and awkward. Where you go? Okay.
You guys all gather back to the main area. You guys all head back to the main hall, the entrance, and you come to the base of the stairs with these carpets of the Frampton crest of the unicorn, and you gather back together.
Yeah, there's a statue out there that we didn't see last time.
I want to wait. What I found, was it like something I could take with me, or?
It's a tapestry up on a wall, but you would be able to write it down if you would like to.
Yeah, I wanted to write that down.
Okay.
Because as soon as he said statue, I'm like, wait, can we go? I have something I think that is interesting. Can we go there?
Yeah, it's right out here.
As Garrett was looking around the school, he was helping people in the entrance to the school, and as you all came back, you gathered around him and shared what you found.
I want to hold it up, what I wrote down, and like look at the statue and read it out loud, because I think I figured it out. Under his watch by day or night, his gaze will guide us to grow in light. That's the only part that kind of confused me. But the next part, I think I got it. We will do right by he who's left. Forward thinkers by his work blessed. Now, I want to look up at the statue and say, so I think this is jettison, or a thing that we must follow according to this. And under his watch, we are under him. He is pointing that way, whichever way we are, by day or night. So I guess it doesn't matter time of day, right? His gaze will guide us. So yeah, whichever way he's looking, we go. And then I don't know what the to grow in light is. That's an interesting thing right there. But
as you look up at the statue, you see an upper middle-aged gentleman with his arms crossed, and he is looking face up but eyes down at the ground, and as you stand under him, you meet his gaze. He has short hair. It's marble, so there's no color, but he's standing there just looking down, and he has the very ornate robes that the headmistress was wearing. As you investigate this statue, you also see at the base of it that it says Jettison Crow, school founder.
Oh, nice. Well, I think that these are directions from the statue to where something is, because we'll make a right and then a left and then go forward.
What statue? Is that this guy?
This guy.
Yes.
Oh, no.
I want to, where he's looking down, I kind of want to just see if there's anything under the grass.
You take a look at the grass, and it seems normal. It's very lush and like it's well taken care of.
And there's nothing on the ground where I would be standing.
Is he wearing a watch?
Watches don't exist.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to say it.
I want to check out the ground. How's the ground feel in front of him? How's it?
It's very nice. Like Dajjal was investigating it. It's very well kept. It seems like a very nice, relaxing place. The bushes are azaleas, possibly. They're very nice, and it seems like just a place where students can sit on a bench, read a book, or do some studies.
All right, guys.
They didn't there was no big clock.
Who's got the light spell?
I have a light spell. I just cast light.
Make it shine.
Super bright light, just shining in my hand.
As you cast light in your hands, the statue starts to rumble a bit, and it starts to slide backwards into the bush behind it.
Oh, snap!
And it reveals a very dusty staircase beneath it.
Loowee! Nice! You guys want to head down?
Yeah.
Start walking
Yes,
down with my light.
but
Oh,
for going down here, Ayden, you're probably the strongest one, you and Garrett. Try to slide the statue back over the hole. I don't want the Saga to still be around, and we just open this up for him.
Oh, if Vasago is still around, we'll kill him.
Yeah, that worked out so good last time.
I mean,
We did pretty good last time.
as we go down, I want to just dim the light and see if it moves back itself.
Yes, as you step down the marble steps, which are lined with all of this dirt, the statue indeed starts to slide closed quite quickly above you.
And it cuts your hand.
Ah, what?
Now you step
Okay,
down
cool.
the stairs and you do see footprints.
Oh,
No! Okay, I want to turn the color of my light to like a nice white.
Okay.
Or off-white, whichever is easier to see.
Okay, and you do have
And-
dark vision.
I do have
You
dark
have
vision,
dark
but
vision.
still, you know.
That's fine.
Actually, do we all have dark vision?
Yeah.
Yes, including Garrett.
everyone. Oh, it goes
Oh.
Garrett?
Garrett is a half elf.
Oh,
Okay.
nice. All right, cool. Yeah. I mean, I still want to keep it up just in case.
Yeah, the ceiling above you grinds closed quickly, and you see this long stone hallway. And as you start to walk along it, it is very clammy and cold in here. There are thin roots peeking through every here and there, and you very soon come to a set of 3 doors.
Where do the
Anything
footprints
written
go?
on them?
The footprints lead up to each door.
Each door?
Yes.
He will do right by he who is left. Forward.
So if you're standing on the left, and we will do right, would that be the middle?
Yes,
I would go in the middle, yeah, in the middle one.
I would say
Middle door.
Who's going to try it?
I will.
Okay. Dajjal, you pull the handle of this door, and it doesn't seem to open. Nothing seems to happen.
I want to look back at the guys and be like, I'm broken.
I think it's the left. Is it the left door? Because if it's his door and he's looking at us,
I think Ayden should do it. Ayden, you are somewhat blessed. You should try and open those doors.
okay, I'm gonna go up and see if I can open the middle one.
You do the center door, and it doesn't. The handle doesn't even turn. No.
I'm gonna go to the left door now.
Okay. You go to this left door, and you pull on it, and the doorknob doesn't even turn. Each of them have a brass doorknob, and it doesn't even turn. And as you turn to the others, you go, "Guys, this door won't open!" And you, all of a sudden, you scream it, and they're like, "Dude, chill out!" Garrett's like, "No need to yell, brother." You're like, "I'm not yelling!"
Ah. Oh man!
Oh, man.
Oh man! I don't know what's wrong with me.
Ayden, as
I
your
wanna be-
beard suffocates you in this musty, dark tunnel, you cannot help but scream out from underneath it. "I don't know what's happening, I don't know which door!"
I want to awaken mind with Ayden and be like, shh.
Can I whisper in my mind?
You can try.
You can scream in your mind.
I'm trying.
I'm trying! 5 points of psychic damage.
I want to check myself out to see if anything happened from the middle door.
Roll investigation.
Oh,
Hey.
I am blind.
And now everything seems fine. The door doesn't seem to be open. And actually, when you kick it, it doesn't seem to give as you kick it.
I want to pull the door.
You pull
Guys,
this
it's
door.
a pull
The door
door.
handle won't
Okay.
even turn.
Okay, I wasn't sure if I was trying to push when it's a pull. Those labels are weird sometimes. Eldritch Blast.
I want to look for
What
traps.
now?
Okay. Loowee, you can investigate this door. Dajjal, you shoot an Eldritch Blast at one of these doors, which you pulled the center one, right?
The middle one.
Yeah, and it shatters some of the door, and you see just the tiniest, like no matter how hard you would have hit it, the tiniest little splinter comes out of it, and you look through it, and there's just a wall behind it. This is a false door.
This door's done.
So head over to the right door and try and open it.
You pull on, or you turn the door handle, and it actually seems to turn on the right door, and you pull this door, and it does seem to open.
Dang it! Okay, right. Yep. So I want to look on the inside of it. Anything?
As you open this door, the air is very musty, even more damp. It's almost suffocating how thick the air is in here, and you are able to step inside a large, cold, dark chamber, and a dirt floor is beneath you, packed dirt. What would you like to do?
Do I see any footprints on the ground?
You see some footprints going every which way.
Every which way?
Every which way.
Holy crap! What if it's not the saga that was down here? What if it was kid? That would be nuts, right? I don't know, man. I'm just saying.
Like this is where he's.
Do what kids do.
This is where he's been living. I want to go to the left.
I think we should go right. Well,
What if you
Decide
find a
amongst
bunch of
yourselves.
students smoking pot?
Right, it is.
You guys
well, no.
go right?
We will do. Wait a minute. Hold on. I think I know why you picked the left.
Why?
Well, if we go back to the first part, we will do right, which was the right door, which we probably should have done the whole time.
Oh, you're still
And now,
doing with the riddle.
By he who is left. Yeah. So let's go
Left!
left.
There's still more to the riddle. I closed it after we got down into the,
Do we fall into the void?
Now, forward thinking. What do you think? We've come to unless we just keep going left. What do you say?
Wait. Left, and then...
Forward thinkers.
This. Oh! Come up to me, Ayden.
Yes. We've run into a wall.
Yeah, you don't see that up there?
What? See what? Hold on.
I think maybe I see more
Whoa.
than everyone should then.
Oh, nope. I see it now. There are chests up
Well,
there.
I see it. I see it all the way back here.
Oh, my thing wasn't up.
What?
Yeah,
Oh.
wow.
Okay.
Chests, huh?
Wait, guys, there might be traps.
Yep, check. Loowee, use your special rogue
Forward
abilities.
think-
I'll
Thinkers
use
by his
special
word
ability
bless.
to look for traps.
Okay.
What was his word, though?
I do with a skill of 15.
Nice. Okay, you check out the traps with your 15. Yes, you take a look at all 3 of these chests, and it seems that the chest on the right and the center very, very slightly, as you tell everyone to shush. They seem to be expanding and retracting.
There's a chest monster! We fought these before. Let's go for the left farmost
Let's go for
chest.
the left one.
Okay.
I don't
to
see
the
what's
left.
wrong with this middle one, guys.
Do
I'm
not
just joking.
Yeah, go ahead. Go for it.
Garrett, don't touch these chests.
Have
Yeah,
you run
go
into
to the
these
right.
Did
before?
you guys yell that?
Yes.
You
Oh!
yelled it. Oh.
It's canon now. Every time you say something, it's shouted.
Garrett, don't touch the chest!
Have you run into these chests before?
Yes.
What's wrong with them?
Everything is wrong with them.
Boogeyman chest.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Open this one if you think it is safe.
Which one?
The one on the left.
This one.
Yeah.
I get my shield out and peek over it a little bit
Okay. As
Yeah.
Open the
you
chest.
you open this
Confident.
chest on the left, and it opens straight up, and you see inside of it there's only at the very bottom of it a key. And as you pick up this key, you see it has the head of a crow on its handle.
Okay.
Guys, we got a key. Now we need to find a door.
Mhm.
Or another chest. I want to open the middle one.
No.
You did it.
I want to awaken mind with Ayden and Lily. Be like, guys, it's looking good.
Alright.
Because if the key's still here, maybe someone else hasn't gotten here.
Don't open the chest!
Is there blood? Is there blood around those chests? Like, are we like seeing limbs and stuff
That
around
would be
there?
great.
You are not. No.
So, are we going back the way we came? Are we going to check? Yeah, it was a dead end anyway. Back?
Further away.
I have found a dead end.
Loowee. Go at everyone
So
else's
forward.
Because everyone has to know where you're going.
What was that?
I just want to make sure everyone doesn't, just be careful.
Up here.
Oh, I'm behind. I'm right behind Ayden.
Oh,
I don't know where Loowee is. I lost Loowee. He's gone forever.
Woohoo.
Ayden. Oh, I see Loowee.
yes.
Okay. Stick together, men. Which way? Down or
This is the way we came.
Wait to this way.
which
Nope,
way?
it's a dead end.
Nice call, Ayden.
I don't know.
How it is.
Let's keep going, Ayden.
Garrett, get your butt down here. You are fast.
Hello.
Up or down?
Up.
Left. Oh,
Oh, crap.
Good
Who
call,
knows that?
Ayden.
Oh crap! I yelled it. Dang. Dang it.
Left.
Left.
I see
Oh
light.
god, look.
I see light.
Icy light's gross.
Yeah, it's not great.
Hello,
Oh.
light.
Ooh, now there's.
You arrive here, and in this chamber, sorry, chat, you can't really see. Let me zoom in for you.
Oh, school candles. I want them.
Yes, no, it's just for decoration. Leave them alone. You see a door at the. You see 3 doors here.
Okay, wait. Where's that riddle thingy? Okay,
Left.
so we did the right, which was
Now
one
it's-
door.
I think we should try and open the
But who was
left.
left? No, because we already did left. That's where the other key was, right?
Oh, I look
Forward
at traps.
thinkers. Middle door.
Yes. Wait, before anything
for
happens, I
traps.
want to go up and stop Loowee. Oh, you're looking for traps?
Yeah,
But Loowee, do you have the key?
I do.
I want to tap you on the shoulder and say, "Give me the key," because I'm already look at me.
Long-
I got the
long-
speakers.
long
Maybe the
beard
key and I'll
McScreamer.
proceed to looking for traps.
Okay. Louis looking for traps
Yeah.
on the doors.
Yeah.
Louis, you check for traps, and you don't really see anything that seems trappy about
Everything's
these
safe?
doors. Yeah, no wires or anything like that.
Okay.
Aiden, what are you doing?
I just took the key because I'll be the one to be the guinea pig since I've
Arcana
already
check.
gotten correct.
Which door are you going to?
The middle.
You approach the center door, and you see that there's a keyhole below
Yes.
the handle, and there are keyholes below each of the door handles. But you go and place this key into the door, and as you place your key into the door, you pull it away, and it doesn't turn, and that just makes you so freaking mad. Why did we come down here in the first place? Ayden starts screaming and ranting at you guys. He is so fervently angry that you've wasted your time doing this. You waste your time with those stupid snail races. You start yelling. You shove whoever comes next to you. And you are, livid with everyone. And you take 1 point of psychic damage.
Oh man. I should have picked the left door.
On tap 8, I want to just put my hand on Aiden's shoulder and just grab the key from him and be like, "You've done enough."
You get a punch from Ayden. He punches you.
I grab the key back and say, "I'm going to the left door."
Oh my
I go
god.
to the left door and see if it opens.
Yes, you go to the left door, and it does seem to take this crow key, and it turns, and you turn the handle, and as you do, the crow key disappears from the keyhole. And you turn this handle, and you step inside, and you curse yourself for not having tried that one in the first place.
I told you should have used that one first, Ayden.
I told you too.
I am so mad right now.
He's
I'm so mad.
screaming and yelling and angry.
You step through the doors, and you find yourself in a new chamber.
Oh goodness.
I'm just brooding, kicking sand or dirt or whatever.
I
Kicking
only want
rocks.
to talk to Ayden. It's because
Let's leave the man behind.
what's
Where we
the
going?
stuff for? What is this? There's stuff up, guys. Up this way. What is that? A pit of misery?
There seems to be a pit of misery.
I want to, as we stumble, I want to grab some dirt and chuck it onto the pit, Indiana Jones style.
Okay, you do that, and it falls down this.
Well,
seems to be
it is a
very-
pit.
A very
It
long
is a pit!
All right.
Can,
Oh, I
can we
guess
hear?
It echoes down the pit. That's a pit.
I want to talk to Loowee and be like, "Hey, you're the most nimble. I'll stretch my staff out across this and use your immovable rod thing as like an anchor for you. and you walk across my staff over to that chest.
Oh, that's smart. Yeah.
Oh, you want to propel me with the staff? I can maybe.
No, I'm not going to propel you. I'm just going to put my staff down over the gap.
Oh yeah, you can use your rod to like steady yourself. Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah, and you use your rod.
That works easy. That's yeah. Just do it.
A little bit of trapeze work here.
So I want to extend my rod over and lay it down. And I'll hold the one end to try to hold it anchored.
Okay, and as you click and unclick this button, steadying yourself just in case you fall, you easily make it across, and you see this chest. You investigate it for traps, and it seems perfectly fine.
Take my bow back. Take my staff back. Okay, see you later, Lou. I just.
I got a golden arrow. I know where you are.
Oh snap!
Okay, I'll open your chest.
Okay, you open this chest, and inside you find a blue bottle, a potion bottle it seems, and 100 gold pieces.
There was nothing in the chest.
What a waste of my time.
Do I recognize? Do I know what it is?
You do not recognize this bottle now.
Did you actually say there's nothing in the chest?
Oh, there's a blue bottle in the chest.
Loowee is easily able to make her way back across.
I gave the bottle to Ayden. Can you know what that is?
Yeah, Ayden, run me an Arcana if you'd like to.
Sure.
I'm so mad.
I can't believe this.
Ayden, as Loowee
That was
returns,
garbage. Just throw it in the pit.
Oh wow!
I just smack it on the ground.
Ayden throws it into the pit. Yes. Ayden throws this into the pit. He is so fervently angry, and as you guys watch it go down into the pit, holy frick, DJ, you too! As Loowee watches it go down, she thinks, maybe that would have solved all of our problems. But you're not sure, because it goes down the pit. And you hear, after a long while, a light crash and the smashing of glass. And Ayden, not only were you mad that you couldn't figure out what it was, you're pretty dang sure that Loowee is lying to you about what she found in that chest.
What'd you find in that chest?
Whatever you threw in down there, what the hell is wrong with you, man? What is wrong with you?
I don't think so.
Loowee, roll me a deception. Come on, try it out. Give it a try.
Back. That's not a thing. 13.
Ayden, she is definitely lying to you. And you're not happy about it. Not only are you not happy about it, there's a pit right there.
Oh no!
Do it, Cleric. I want to see that. I want to see that online check.
I want to get out my hurdy-gurdy and play it.
Garrett sees Ayden grab Loowee by the collar, and he goes to grab Ayden, and Ayden shoves Garrett off of him. Dajjal, you pull out your hurdy-gurdy, and you start cranking it. Make me a performance check. I don't think you've done a bad one yet.
Like a bad
no one comes between me and my gurdy.
Loowee, Ayden, and Garrett all start to waver as they hear this, and Ayden, your grip loosens out from between your beard and all that, and you get really mad at it and start throwing it around. But you still have consciousness, but you are very tired.
While playing and while he's like, I want to start tying Ayden up with his beard.
Oh, nice.
Oh my god.
Start tying Ayden up with his own beard.
Okay, and you can tie him up so much so that you have a tail and you can just drag him.
Yes, that's.
I can't believe I crit failed that.
And I want to make sure to like put beard over his mouth so he can't yell.
Done. They're like bugs and twigs and dirt and plants all up in this beard.
DJ, in my bag, I have rope and I have chain.
No, the beard's good. All we need is beard.
Garrett steadies himself on the wall. Can we continue? I have a murderer to catch.
Yes. We just had to deal with Ayden. We got to figure out some way to fix him.
Dang it.
So we're just dragging Ayden now.
Ayden, follow behind Dajjal.
Garrett, can you drag Ayden? I am a weak man.
I sure can.
Oh, hey, there's a new chest here.
Yeah, look, a new chest.
Would you like to go for this new chest?
I would love to.
You know what we could do?
Wait, there's light. I see light up top. I think I see light up this way, guys.
What about to the right?
Come on.
But I see light up here. Oh, oh, wow! Oh my!
Mamma mia!
I wanna hurry up. They freak me out. I want to do like an Arcana check or investigation to see are any of these chests not chests.
Are they breathing? I want to know if they're breathing.
Which one do I have
Roll me
to
an
do?
investigation.
Investigation.
Dajjal, as you go very close to all of these chests, you are able to ascertain only a few of them, and I will let you look at all the ones, these 5, okay? So
Which
like
one?
in this area,
That one?
these first 5 that you come upon,
Okay.
okay? And you are able to tell that this one seems to be rumbling a bit. Sorry, hold on. That one seems to be rumbling a bit.
That one.
Yep. And this one.
Okay. And that one.
And this one.
And okay, I want to immediately tell Loowee and Garrett that.
Okay.
Okay.
Lou, you are able to investigate that this one up under the light seems to be moving. Ever so slightly.
So I wanna tell Loowee go for this chest or the one he's next to.
Okay.
No, I'll go for
Yeah,
this one.
go for that one, and I'll go for this one.
Alright.
Okay, and Garrett will go for this far one then?
No.
That's Garrett.
Oh,
God!
sorry, I was confused myself.
Okay.
Okay. I'm sorry, Ayden, did you want to take a look?
Just throws you at the...
In the chest. It just greets him.
Oh,
Guys, we have to figure out. We have to get through this. Hopefully, when we get out of here, Ayden's back to normal. I want to awaken mind with Ayden to see if he's still angry. Ayden, I don't think it was like that. I want to awaken mind with him and be like, "Hey, how you doing, buddy?"
I'm very upset.
But like upset just because you're tied up, or what would you do if I untied you?
You've
right
never
now?
heard a cleric curse before now.
All right.
Yes.
I just end communication.
Loowee, you open up your top chest and you find inside 15 gold pieces and another light blue bottle.
Oh,
I do not.
we got
shoot
lucky,
that blue
Ayden.
Dajjal, you open up your chest. Inside you find 20 gold pieces and what you know to be a minor healing potion.
bottle. Can I do an Arcana check on that blue bottle?
Yes, you may.
I don't need a cleric's. Oh shit. 8.
You might need a little help.
Let me see.
Minor
Oh.
healing potion. No, Cody, no.
I want to awaken mind with Cody
I
as he's
remember what
freaking
it
out.
is.
As he's freaking out,
And now I'm really mad at myself because I know what it is.
I'll awaken mind with Cody and be like, "What are you saying right now? Why are you rigging out?"
I don't want to talk about it.
Do I
I'm
know?
so
I rolled an 11. Do I notice anything about it?
You aren't particularly familiar. There's nothing floating in it. It's something that you know.
How many potions have stuff floating in it?
A lot of them have pieces of
Oh,
like if you especially if
God.
you turn into something, it has a piece of that something.
Especially old ones.
Oh,
Especially those made with milk.
Ayden seems very fervent on asking that he might drink this potion.
am I on the ground? Can I like roll to
Yes.
toward them?
You're being dragged along by
Alright,
Garrett,
okay.
and you roll yourself up even further into your beard.
Okay, I wanna tell Garrett and Loowee, hey, just watch yourselves, and I'm gonna start untying Ayden.
Garrett draws his shield.
I thought you were gonna say sword. I was like, Jesus, no, not like that. I got the hurdy-gurdy.
Okay.
I take a
draws his-
defensive stance.
Okay. Ian, you snatch that bottle right out of his hand and you pop it and you chug it.
God.
Thanks, guys.
Oh boy.
Ayden,
So,
as you do this, your beard fades away.
Oh, you were a man for a little bit.
And you are babyface Ayden once more.
Oh, guys, that was nuts. Do I
Well,
remember what happened?
You know, you
Ayden.
could have taken that last one instead of throwing it off into the pit of misery.
I don't know what I was thinking, you guys. That was crazy. I was just so mad. I don't think I've ever been. Well, I was mad like that once. I don't think I've ever been that mad in my life, though. It was nuts. I'm sorry about that.
Glad to have you back, Ayden.
Yeah, me too.
Now that we're
twice next time you want to throw me.
Now that we're down
you
here, can go in and try to. Oh, sorry.
You tied me up with my own beard. That was crazy. Good thinking.
Good old.
That dang hurdy-gurdy. I love it. I do love it.
Good old Gertie McSturdy came.
Gertie McSturdy. So what's
I want
up
to check
with
out
chest?
these. Don't touch. I want to tell them which chest not to touch.
Okay.
Okay.
It was.
I will say that as you move towards this chest, you try to pass Loowee, and Louie's standing there, and you greet her, and you try to go past her, and she goes, "Oh, sorry, sorry." And you guys do that shuffle dance that's really awkward, where you have to like go past each other, and it's really weird.
Oh, God.
And you just grab Loowee and just pick her up and set her down.
I just want to be like Loowee. We're gonna find another one of those.
I wanna.
Like, do we notice? Does y'all notice what's going on with
Loowee
Loowee?
has continuously tried to play this off. Loowee, are you letting them know that you feel unusually awkward?
No, I'm feeling good.
I'm fine.
Everything's
It's an
good.
off day.
I'm on the denying phase.
See, denial.
Hey, it's not just a river in Egypt, you know.
Wow.
I want to say
You said that.
YOLO and open this chest.
You say YOLO and you open this chest, and as you do, your hands stick to this chest, and a bubbling molassesy green syrup starts bubbling from under your fingers, and it starts to tingle through your gloves, and you start freaking out as the chest separates from base and lid and takes a bite at you.
I'll look over at Ayden and be like, Ayden, I messed up! I messed up so bad!
Messed up, Ayden.
Oh,
jeez.
With an 11? Does that hit?
11 does not hit.
Okay, with this 11, it does not hit Dajjal. It misses him as he moves away as it tries to bite him. Dajjal, would you like to retaliate?
Yeah, I would. With
Good
old fashioned. Ha ha!
You miss it. You tried to charge it, but it seems like it absorbs.
Am I not stuck to it anymore?
You're stuck to it. And your hands are stuck to it. Would you like to try and pull them away apart?
If I could.
Yeah. So you try to pull your hands off of this sticky chest, and just these huge globs of green. These huge globs of green are just stringing from your hands to the chest, and you get them off, and you try to shoot Eldritch Blast, and it seems like whatever's on your hand absorbs it, but then turns to ash and kind of cakes off your hands. And
yes, that's I'm happier that I'm just not covered in slime.
All right, so your hands were covered, but you seem to have shocked it all off. Ayden, if you're nearby, you can just go ahead and make an attack.
Yeah, I'm going to hit this thing with a guiding bolt.
Okay.
Get some of that holy magic's on it. So I'm going to target that chest. And I'm going to say, "Be gone!"
Okay.
But, just like I'm not yelling anymore. That was just me getting a little excited.
Roll it. That'll hit.
Sweet. I'm going to cast it level 2.
Fancy schmance.
Boop.
Boop. All right. Very nice. You do a number on this thing, and it hisses at you, and its tongue flips out from between the base and the lid, and it starts whapping about, trying to hit Dajjal. Loowee, are you going to try and get in on this?
Oh, also with guiding bolt, the next attack on it has advantage.
Okay.
Yeah, because it crackles with radiant light or something.
Remember that.
I'm readying my bow, and I want to shoot a radiant arrow at this thing.
Okay.
Lou, you have advantage. Because of my...
anyone has advantage. Okay, I thought it was you on your next turn.
Oh, no, it's any of the next attacks
it guides
on
them.
it.
Yeah, and I'll even have sneak attack. Cool.
Guiding bolt.
Okay. Unfortunately, this tin will not hit the mimic, despite your advantage.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, I failed basically every dice roll.
There. You'll be okay.
Yikes.
Garrett is going to step nearby, and he is going to try to use his crossbow, hitting it for 13 damage. He shoots off a bolt of his crossbow, and the beast hisses even more, and it's going to try to take another bite at Dajjal. That will hit you. It's 17 to hit. Dajjal.
No.
And it is going to do 13 damage.
What? Oh my god!
You opened it.
Say, what?
13 damage on you, Dajjal.
I'll heal you, brother.
That is you, DJ.
Wow. Owie.
I know your pain, man.
Literally bit one of my arms off.
I know your pain. Oh, do I know your pain?
Your turn, Dajjal.
I'm angry now.
Okay. That will hit. Roll it.
Nice.
I'm angry now.
Very nice.
Oh.
Awesome.
Yeah,
this.
1d10 plus 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, it already did it.
You shoot your Eldritch Blast again at this beast, and it hisses even farther, and as much as it can, it tries to retract a bit against this wall, and that's Ayden.
I want to... how's it looking?
Pretty rough.
Okay, I'm going to cast Sacred Flame onto it.
Okay.
Sacred flame.
Yeah, it has to make a
Okay.
saving throw.
13. Yes, it succeeds on that saving throw, so it takes half damage.
Yeah.
It's still looking pretty rough, but it is still alive and kicking, trying to gnash at Dajjal. Loowee, you do not have exact line of sight unless you move over the chest, and then you could probably shoot the one at the end. Yep,
Yeah.
that's a thing.
There you go.
Okay.
Moving. Have a clear line of sight.
No, because Ayden and Dajjal are between you and the chest.
That's actually a good point.
There it is. Hey, you gotta do one of these. Alright,
Fusion?
so... Yep. You... Yeah, go ahead and roll it.
Woohoo!
Very nice. That'll hit. Roll it.
That's 15 plus 9. Woohoo! 24 damage.
Very nice.
With fire.
With radiant.
Wow.
With radiant. With light.
With light. As you shoot this radiant arrow towards this beastly chest, it hisses its last and lets out a very long hiss, and its tongue flops down, and its lid closes over its tongue, and it seems to have died.
I want to look up at Dajjal and be like...
I'm like, what? While sticking my hand in it.
I'm gonna look up at the jaw and be like, what the hell?
I want to see if there's anything in it.
You stick your hand inside this mimic, and you find 24 gold.
Yeah.
Was it worth it, Dajjal?
Worth 24 gold for
24
13 health.
There you go. And 13 copper.
I'm gonna go over and put my hand on Dajjal's shoulder and whisper a little sweet nothing into his ear with a prayer of healing.
You're beautiful. And then, yep. Okay.
Hey, look at that.
Look at that, Dajjal. You're healed for 13.
You're welcome.
2 times we fought these things. I don't remember them moving.
I can open them with my little...
I guess you could shoot one with your arrow.
You got a 30-foot pole, too. You just...
Yeah, poke it
Yeah,
with
no,
a-
I don't want my pole to get stuck and then it's a tug of war. I'm a weak man.
Fair enough.
Do you have any arrows you don't care about, Louis?
No, I just said that we can use the hand that I have. To
Mage hand?
Oh, yeah.
I guess, okay, how about we go? I'm gonna come next to Loowee. That way we're away. And we will, you want to start here, Loowee?
So we have this one that we don't know. This
Garrett,
one
come
over
here.
Hold up. I'm coming.
This one.
Nose is
From
over.
pretty much from here to the right, and from this one down. We have 5 more.
I'm opening this one with Mage Hand.
As you open this chest, your mage hand doesn't seem to be able to open it. And as your mage hand touches it, the chest starts to hiss and growl, and it rises up from where it is onto disgusting, lanky, hairless legs that seem like men's legs.
Dajjal just wants to go, screw it! I want to mage hand all the remaining 4 chests to see which ones move.
As you do that, DJ, I just want to like look and be like, man, I just healed you. Like,
hey,
now we got all these. Okay.
Hey,
how many?
But we're together. There's 3.
So these are the 2 good ones. This one.
I'm just gonna cross it out just because you know. The ones that have skull and crossbones seem to be the ones that get agitated and start to rise up once Dajjal irritates them with his mage hand. All the other ones,
one too, right?
they open up. All the 3 remaining ones open.
There's only 2 of them. We're fine.
Okay, they start to rise up, and the one nearest your party is going to make an attack. It's going to approach. And it is going to take a bite at the nearest person, which would be Garrett.
No, Garrett. Oh, jeez.
Need shield Garrett.
He does have a shield.
It is going to miss Garrett, however, and he is going to block it with his shield, which he had pulled out when he was trying to ready himself against Ayden's anger. And he manages to deflect it. However, it is still upon him. Guys, go ahead and roll initiative. Dajjal, you may go first.
Well, since, yeah.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Just do it. That'll hit.
Eldritch Blast!
Nice.
Very nice. You hit this box with your Eldritch Blast, and it growls at you. Next up is Ayden.
Oh, okay.
I want to pull out my sweet sword.
Okay.
Give it a smooch. No, that was a joke.
Free action.
Oh, weird. And barrel down on this thing with my shield. I want to kind of push, not really push, but like get in between Dajjal and Garrett. I'm gonna get on top of Garrett and just.
The map does not lie, so you're gonna need one of them is gonna have to switch places with you. So.
Switch with me.
But if you do that, you will get attack of opportunity.
Oh, jeez.
But I will say that you could probably easily jump on this chest and get beside it.
Oh, like that?
Yeah, there you go. Parkour, hardcore, parkour.
Parkour.
And what are you going to do with your sword?
Yeah. Boop.
Very nice. Roll it. It will automatically double that damage for you.
Sick.
What happened?
Because you get a crit, it doubles your damage.
Oh, is that what? Oh, that's sweet. So if I get a crit roll on my Eldritch Blast, it will actually do damage?
Yo, I just did like a lot of damage.
You just did 12.
It will actually do damage.
Very nice. Yeah, great hit. This box hisses and it seems to not have any idea to whom it should be turning to attack, but it's very upset and angry, and it's already started to look pretty rough. Garrett sees that, and he is going to take a swipe at it himself. He's going to pull out his great sword and roll a critical one, and miss terribly, and he's going to hit Dajjal for a point, barely swiping him with his sword as he misses. I'm sorry.
Grrr.
There goes 20% your HP.
Oh, boo.
Yikes.
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 Okay. Next up would be the closer chest. So it's pretty angry. It had its attention focused on Garrett. However, Ayden and Dajjal did significant damage to it. It's already facing forward, so it's going to go ahead and attack Dajjal. Because why not?
Oh no, Dajjal.
That will hit you, 17. And...
No.
Okay. 11 damage.
I just healed you!
I can take it.
And then he opened all the chests, so this is really his fault. It manages to get a solid bite off, and then it's Loowee.
I'll move over there to have a clean line of sight on that chest between Dajjal and Ayden.
Okay, the same one?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll target the same one with
Go for
the
it.
radiant arrow.
Go for it.
Ooh.
That will hit.
Yes. Ooh. Wow.
Doing 9 damage, plus your 9 sneak attack.
18.
Excellent. 18 damage. This beastly chest gets struck by your arrow and straight through the lid and the base, and seems to get it in the tongue and pierce it, and it lets out a disgusting hiss as it seems to go limp. It drops down off of its gross legs and falls over.
Snap.
Loowee.
Out
2,
spills 20
chest
gold.
0.
Oh, sweet.
Okay, so this chest has been bested, and its gross man legs are...
It's man legs.
It's gross.
I love it.
Okay, Loowee, you've taken your turn. The next chest is going to get up. It doesn't have arms, but it stands up on just these, like, it has a man's legs, but they're, like, froggish, and it kind of walks over to you. And it's going to see you first, Ayden. It terribly misses you. However, you are able to deflect it with your shield.
God!
And Dajjal,
Not today, Box!
Oh, I'm up.
Do the thing.
So I can't move. If I move, is that a...
No, because that one's dead. You can move. That one's dead,
Okay.
so yeah, you're fine.
So I'm gonna get right up in this thing's grill.
Okay.
And Eldritch Blast.
That's fine. Everyone's proud of you. Everyone is.
Oh.
Unfortunately, you just barely miss it. You clip it as your burst goes past and hits the candle against the wall, snuffing it out.
Oh. Oh.
Ambiance. Ayden.
I want to sheath my sword and say, "This is how it's done," and guiding bolt it.
Okay.
This is my favorite daytime soap opera. Gah!
That makes no sense.
The guiding bolt, you know.
Okay. Well, it's beautiful, but it however misses as well.
Oh, crud.
And it goes over the top of the chest and hits the wall opposite of you.
I tried.
Yes, you did. Garrett is going to try his hand as well. Garrett will hit with a 20, and not a natural 20. And 5, 8,
Oh.
11. Hit it for
8,000.
11. Okay, Garrett is able to slash at this with his great sword, and he hits it for 11.
Good job, Garrett.
Garrett.
Thank you.
Garrett.
Sorry, Garrett was far, but he went over here.
Yeah.
Hurdled the dead chest.
The dead chest is going to be taken off.
Loowee, you can do it.
Louie's excited. She wants a hat trick. 17.
17 will hit.
Hmm.
Okay.
Nice.
nice.
26.
Holy crud.
Very nice.
26 damage.
As you shoot this with your longbow of light, it does 26 dang damage, but the chest only seems to look pretty rough at the time. It doesn't seem to wane quite yet. However, it is going to make its attack and try to bite at Ayden.
You tried this once, Box.
It's going to make 19. 19?
That
To
will
hit?
do it, Box.
19 will hit it. Good job, Box. So,
Moves your shield out of the way with its
Yeah.
tongue.
Good, slimy.
Your shield
14
is
damage.
Holy crud.
It's only an arm! Suck it up!
It uses its gross man knee to shove your shield aside and grab at you with its tongue, and it is going to hit you, like kind of like grab you with its tongue and then headbutt you at the chest for whatever damage I just said.
14.
14 damage.
I took it.
Thank you.
Mm.
Okay.
You'll regret that.
Be like, enough! Grab its tongue, shove a hand in its mouth. Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
the inside out.
You
That's
can't miss
awesome.
that. If you miss that, oh wow.
That'll hit.
Oh, yes.
As
So
you
sick.
shove your hand down its throat, you almost hear it go, "Huh," and you hit it, and it is not quite dead, but it's on its last leg, my friend.
The Bucks has a gag reflex.
So like, this isn't planned out.
Now what do I do?
Oh, man.
Hayden?
I want to... Oh, jeez. What to do? I want to grab its tongue. Is its tongue still around me?
I was around
It's-
Dajjal. No, it wasn't around you. You grabbed it, and then he grabbed the tongue off of you. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just gonna pull out my sword and stab it in the mouth.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, don't miss!
Don't worry,
Oh, God!
Let's get a crit one. Let's see how it goes.
Oh, no. Crit one. Crit one.
Hold on.
Nice.
Oh.
Unfortunately, that will not hit. And you go to
that was
stab it,
cold.
but it hits like the metal sort of part of this mimic and chinks off. And that means next up is Garrett, and he is going to try to attack. Just barely hitting it with his great sword. He's going to roll, and no matter what he does, he is indeed going to hit it and kill it. He is going to take after you, Ayden. He's very fond of you, and try and stab it in its mouth, and it splurts a bunch of blood. And Dajjal's like, oh God, why? And, I just washed this, and they know you didn't. And it sprays all over you, and the beast, you have its tongue, falls limp, and you just let it go, and it falls limp on the ground.
I'll put my arm back in there and dig around, see what's in there.
Okay. As you dig around, the
Chris.
first chest had 20 gold, and this chest had 2.
Not worth.
All the word. I want to open up this chest over here.
You open that chest, and you find another light blue bottle.
Blue bottle.
Do I see Loowee get that blue bottle?
Sure.
I want to awaken mind with Loowee and be like, Loowee, you should take that.
I don't need it. I don't even know what that is.
Ayden took it, and he was cursed, and now he's not.
Insanity. I'm not insane.
I want
just
to.
saying,
I'm fine.
While this is going down,
you've been a little clumsy lately, and you're
heal
the
everyone.
No, I'm just saying.
Everyone's healed for 15.
Everyone is healed for
Oh, wait,
15
how'd that work?
HP. He did.
Prayer of healing, my dude. Hit up to 6 creatures in the. Actually, yep, 6 creatures. You're welcome.
Garrett boasts that he wasn't hit once, but he thanks you anyway.
Feel good, my friends. I want to look at Dajjal like with a mean look, like a.
Did we win or didn't we?
How much gold did you get? How much gold did you get out of this?
A
Just saying, I
total
want
of
to reach in and see if there's any gold in the one that's slain in front of me.
well, I already got this one. So you have to
Oh,
do-
did you? Well, then I'm going to go over here.
Dajjal, as you go to place your bounty from these chests into your pack, you notice that your pouch is significantly lighter.
What?
Your gold
What?
pouch seems light.
No.
No.
I want to look in my pouch. I want to check the pouch.
Yeah, you check inside your pouch and you see that you are down 100 gold pieces.
What? I'm gonna be like, guys, I'm missing 100 gold. Guys.
I don't think it was me.
Were you that drunk yesterday? Well, when we were at the tavern? You got drunk 2 times in a single day.
Get pickpocketed?
I want to see how Garrett reacts when I say
Okay.
I'm missing 100 gold. Insight.
Yeah, Garrett seems like there are much more pressing matters at hand, but he seems sympathetic towards you having lost this money. He starts offering suggestions like the others do about where you might have lost it. He says it's a good thing we didn't go through the mountains, considering the bandits, things like that. Maybe perhaps in the panic at the school.
Wait, you said I'm missing 100 gold, or I'm down to 100 gold.
You are missing 100 gold.
Okay.
I have adjusted that for you. That was at
So Loowee
I did it for you, so you are at 595.
Okay. I'll stick my hand in this thing in fit of anger that I'm down 100 gold and just try to dig its guts out and try to find as much gold as I can in that one.
You find an extra gold.
1 gold. I'm
Put it
over
in my
here
pocket like,
at this chest.
Ayden, you open up this chest, and inside you find a piece of parchment. On this parchment, it says Sicut Cornix Velat, an ancient form of language which inspired Common. So it's a phrase.
Do I look at it and understand it
Everyone
all?
make me
Or?
a history check besides you, Cody. Very nice. Dajjal and Loowee, you do not seem to recognize this. However, Garrett approaches you, and he asks for it, and you hand it to him, and he looks over and, Yes, at night school we had to learn a lot of this, and we know this as Latin. However, in this world, it seems that you guys do not. Garrett, however, having studied a lot of things to be able to get to knighthood, recognizes that this phrase means "as the crow flies."
Ah, yeah, I knew that. I was just testing you.
Ah, good to always keep me on my toes.
Yeah.
All right,
That was in that. That's all that was in the chest.
That's all that was in the chest. Much like the key, it seems to be the only item in there.
Okay.
We've bested everything in here. Let us continue.
Wait, there's a chest here we need to open.
I thought Ayden just opened that one.
No, we never opened this one.
Inside this one are 10 gold pieces and a minor healing potion.
Which way, lady and gentlemen?
But did you get that, Lou?
Yeah,
You get that last chest? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's say we go
Well,
up.
down here is a dead end.
Gabby, Loowee, as soon as Dajjal mentioned that he lost 100 gold pieces, Loowee wants to look in her own bag and see if she lost anything.
Okay. Loowee, you take a look inside of your bag and you do not see that you have lost anything.
Ha! Sucker. Am I 100 gold pieces richer?
You are not.
Okay.
However, Ayden, you look through your bag.
Yeah, of course,
And
naturally.
You too are missing 100 gold pieces.
What the dang heck?
I have adjusted this for you.
What the dang heck is going? Well, let me tell you what.
I want to look over at Dajjal and be like, I'm missing 100 gold pieces too.
It's that goddamn Sasquatch.
It's the goddamn what?
Yes, it's a Bigfoot.
Who would eat 30 bag lunches?
There's a movie here we haven't seen, Lou.
Well,
fine.
what? Billy Madison?
Adam Sandler, come on.
Hey,
Watching
back
that
in his
garbage.
heyday.
Immediate garbage.
Whoa.
Well, I want to tell Ayden, we'll figure this out we'll figure this out and then figure the money out. What's this? Why there's nothing lighting? What am I looking at right here?
As
3 doors.
You step up here, and you see on the wall that there is a plaque. You approach this plaque, and you see written on it, "Touch the proper door. Speak the password. Find the truth."
Well, you guys, I think that
Cool.
the middle door is the one. And
Is
I think
it?
that the password is "as the crow flies."
Try it, buddy. Let me step back. Over.
Ayden?
Sure. I want to wait. Before I do that, I want to look at Loowee and say, "You have that blue bottle?"
Yeah, you.
Loowee,
You know.
Loowee, touch this door.
Maybe I'll do it. All right, my turn.
Touch the door, Loowee, and say, "As the crow flies." As the crow flies, or would you say it in Latin?
And we gotta say it in Latin. Give me that scroll.
Here you go.
As you read this scroll, Sicut Cornix Volat, Loowee, you touch the center door.
Yeah.
And as you touch this center door, and you read this phrase, "as the crow flies," in Latin, the door swings open. As you look inside, there's a candle-lit chamber. You see stone floors, smooth and cold and clammy. You see papers strewn everywhere. The room, though candlelit, is still dark, but you see figures inside this room. And across from you, on a stone slab surrounded by a ring of blue, letters lighting up, you see him. You see Visago.
Has he seen me?
We'll have to find out next week. Thanks for watching, you guys. I appreciate you.
Wow, that's a good place to end it. That's a good place to end it.
Nice.
Oh man.
Like, I feel like for the last 5 minutes, Gabby's like, cliffhangers.
15 minutes. We don't have time for combat.
Oh snap.